Uh, in this video, we're going to cover 4.5 Objective 2, find the precision and greatest possible error of measurement. So just as a rule of thumb, the greatest possible error of measurement is half of whatever the smallest unit of measure was that you used, that we assume that you kind of eyeballed this and that you weren't going to be off by a whole one of them, but you could be off by as much as half of one of those units. So if we're measuring uh, on a ruler that is to the nearest, and we're measuring to the nearest eighth of an inch, we could be off by as much as a 16th of an inch is where we would expect what we would expect our margin of error to be. Same thing here, because we're measuring to eighths of an inch, that we would expect our error to be a 16th of an inch. Here we're measuring to 30 seconds of an inch, so we would expect our error to be within a 64th of an inch. And here we are measuring to the nearest hundredth. Here is where we've rounded to, possibly rounded to. So we would be off by no more than 5 thousandths. Same thing here, that we're measuring to hundredths, so we wouldn't expect to be off by more than 5 thousandths. And similar here, measuring to the hundredths, so we would expect to be within 5 thousandths. Again, this has to do with if you rounded, right? So your rounding rules tell you to round if you were between 0 and 4. You round down in the next place value, and 5 and up you round up, and you could possibly be off in your rounding, but you shouldn't be off by more than 5 of those next place values because of the way that we do our rounding. So and then this one, because we're to the nearest tenth of a mile that we rounded to, we should expect to be within 500ths of a mile, plus or minus. All right. That's it for this objective. We'll come back next time and talk about 4.5 Objective 3. See you for the next video.